What's up, people? Guess what? We are about to talk about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This is the review right here. Spoiler heavy, so if you haven't seen it, pause this, go see the movie, come back, and we can talk about this, okay?
Please go see the movie.
Yo.
No spoil. I mean, I'm not going to say it's great, though. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm not going to say it's not great, but it's great.
Go ahead and give an overview. What you think, real quick, what you think of the movie?
Amazing.
Al, what you think of it?
Oh, I wasn't done.
Yeah, you were about to get into it.
I wasn't about to get into it. I wasn't done. Miles Morales is on his way to being the greatest Spider-Man of all time.
You knew that was coming.
But I've been championing that for a while.
Yeah.
And
no doubt.
Yeah.
Al, what you think of it?
Way to go, Miles Morales. You deserve live action.
It was like that. It was amazing. I mean,
it was.
Yeah.
It was great.
I mean, at the beginning,
fantastic.
He not gonna like it. Well, no, we'll do it in the review. Go ahead.
It was good. What's yours?
It was a good movie. It's definitely worth paying regular price for. I would say I recommend it. But let's get into this. Let's start off.
Don't fire stick this.
Oh, no.
Don't fire stick.
Let's start off.
Support my man.
Let's start off about the good things. What about the movie did you like? We're gonna start off with you, Anthony. What about the movie did you like?
What did I like?
Yes.
Almost everything. Ooh. But mostly that everybody got a quick little origin story, but it didn't take too much.
Yes.
Yeah. And then it kind of just flipped it back on itself when, like, everybody was like, "Oh yeah," when they gave you an origin story, they gave you show you like the first comic or something.
Yeah.
And then when Miles got his suit on, and like boom, I was like,
"Yeah,
yes,
that jump had."
Yes, I was like, "Woo, yeah. Man, you should be live action." That's what I thought in my head. Like,
it's coming. You know it's coming.
No, it's not.
You don't think so?
No.
It's a little tricky on that one.
But it's still amazing. Way to go, Miles. You one love forever.
All of our adjectives today are going to be related to his comics and everything. It was spectacular. It was amazing. It was astonishing. Al, what did you...
Isn't astonishing the X-Men?
I always got to throw X-Men in there every now and then.
And you know nobody's going to catch that? Ain't got nothing new to X-Men today,
Messing
brother.
with real comic book fans up in here.
Nah, ain't no X-Men today, brother. It's Miles Morales Day.
Okay, Batman fans. All right.
It's Miles Morales Day.
The man wears a Spider-Man hat every other time. Al, what do you like about it? What you like about it, Al?
I liked everything. It was pretty much like I got a comic, and I was just looking through a comic on the big screen.
Especially when he had it, he's like, why am I thinking so loud?
That was hilarious.
It really was. He's like, is everybody looking at me? What's going on?
He was sweating like a dog.
Yeah. Why am I sweating so much? The hay was hilarious. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He was
horrible timing.
Really
yeah, his uncle didn't tell him that as soon as you walk up, you're supposed to say, hey.
Yeah, as soon as you walk up.
Mid
conversation, like, hey, out of nowhere.
It was an amazing movie. I mean, it was how a comic book movie
should. Animated comic book movie should.
Exactly. I mean, it pans completely to a comic book fan.
You know what this is?
It
the
really
best
does.
Animated Marvel movie of all time. But in any of the trash movies.
Okay.
But the bar isn't that high.
Yeah, I know it's not that high.
I'm gonna say the bar
the beat is now the bar is really high.
Yeah.
The beat everything else is still low. It's still pretty low.
The bar's been raised, people.
Yeah.
Bar has been raised.
I don't know if they're gonna do a lot.
Okay. What I liked about it was the humor. The humor was on point for me, and then their transition into the serious moments, and when it got deep, it literally they dragged you in.
Noah's like, yeah, this becoming a tragic origin story.
And it made sense though.
Yeah,
it made perfect sense. And then you saw it. Like right after you were like, oh wow, this is
I was like,
all of this is his origin. Yeah. Like this is his happening.
It's tough.
Like the characters when they brought the characters were like, I'm repeating myself. Wow, it was so amazing. It drew you in. I loved it. They did pretty much everything that you wanted them to do, and it was pretty damn good. It was emotional. It was funny. It was the action was there. It was
fight scenes like that.
The transitions were smooth. It flowed. It flowed so right.
Him and flowing.
It did. Like everything.
Flow. Yeah, it just flows.
Even when they introduced Doc Ock,
can't think of nothing else.
He used flow for everything. Oh, it didn't flow right. This didn't flow. He's a flowing guy. I don't know what it is.
It's got. Like
you belong on a river somewhere.
It's got to have. It's just got to go like that. It's got to. It's got to. Even when they introduced Doc Ock, it was just.
It flowed right.
It did. Did you see how it went in there so seamlessly?
It said, what's your name?
What's your name?
Yeah.
And she just pulled and in just slow motion and she came Doc Ock and I was like, I was just in there like, that's amazing. I didn't see that coming. That was like that. I'm sorry. That was your first spoiler right there. Dr. Ock is in there. It's a woman. Yes.
She's vicious.
We warned you.
She is vicious.
She's as good
as the Doc Ock in the video game.
Yeah.
Yes.
She actually is.
Yeah, I know.
When they introduced Gwen Stacy too.
Well, you're taking up a lot of time.
I'm my bad. You're right. Let's get straight into it. I was about to go on.
You about to take over? I got it, y'all. So
this movie had so many moments, yo.
Yeah,
it was so many. But next thing, I don't really want to talk about, but the cons. I mean, the cons. What was
I had one con, and that was the way Kingpin was. Just the big
black square.
Yeah, big black square with a white head. I was like,
I mean, I
you're like, you're oversized.
That's what I say. You understand that they want to make him big.
But come on, that
when he went through that square door and he just made it through.
I was like,
how did he get? It just makes you think. How did he get
out of the car?
Right. How did he get in the subway?
Yes. I'm like,
when he couldn't even get all the way out to try to get out.
I was like, I didn't like it. I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I don't like this. Like everything else about your animation is right. This just look like a big ass TV.
Yeah, he's a big man, but
come on, bro.
They try to portray him as too big.
Yeah, that was the only thing I was like, all right, look, I can understand all the other animes. This, what is this? Who said this was idea? Who came up and said, yeah, we're gonna roll with this. Yeah. This is what we're working with. Trash on that Kingpin part.
I didn't even think about that until I was as I was watching. I was like, dang, he's extra big, and I'm like, there's nobody that big moving that fast.
Kingpin.
Yeah. No.
Kingpin.
How fast he was moving? He was fighting Spider-Man.
Yeah, first of all,
that's actually how they portray him in the comics.
That
big, and that agile, and could hold his own weight and everything.
That square,
and it's all muscle.
Right,
that square,
and it's all muscle.
That square, is he that square?
They change the way he looks every year to everybody's interpretation.
Have you ever seen him that square?
That interpretation, they change.
Yes,
they're allowed to do it.
In any other comics, have you ever seen him that square?
Just like Scorpion, they changed him.
Brother,
they did change Scorpion.
All right, here we go. You about to do over the defensive? Just saying
it's not over defensive.
No, everybody changes it. I'm gonna ask you a question.
No.
Have you ever? Yeah, Scorpion was like that.
Scorpion
have you ever seen Kingpin look that square?
If they want to make him that way, they can make him that way.
I'm
asking,
as that. But you're not answering the question.
It's simple as that. If that's how they want to make him, that's how they want him.
Yeah,
anything else you didn't like about it?
Yeah, the fact that you won't answer the question.
Oh my god.
Al, what you not?
I mean, mine.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
It's one thing that I didn't understand. It's not a not light. Well, Miles Morales went to his house and the Prowler followed him and went into his house. You know that's your nephew's house. How did you not know it was him?
Wait, what are you talking about?
When Prowler opened the window because he saw Spider-Man go in the room in his house.
No, he was in his uncle's house.
No, he was at his uncle's house.
Oh, he was at his uncle's
house.
Yeah.
Okay. He was trying to get away to. He was trying to.
Yeah, he was
writing a letter. Remember, he was writing a letter to his uncle.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was already in his uncle's house. The other thing I didn't like though, I thought I was tripping for a second. The ways like the stuff that when they were doing the animation, a lot of it was fuzzy off to the side. I was like, am I supposed to be in a 3D theater? I looked around.
That was going to be my man. But go ahead.
Yeah, it was just so fuzzy. I'm like, am I supposed to have 3D glasses on? I was like, I guess this is the chose y'all wanted to make. It's fine. As long as he ain't no big square looking things. It bugged me at first because I thought I was supposed to get some 3D glasses. That's mostly. But that square thing is really the one that pissed me off. I'm like, ugh. No.
Okay. All right then. Oh, what I didn't like was the Peter Parker that they had, and how
Peter Parker?
The one they used for the show there. The one who's been doing it for 22 years, and he was older. The more veteran Peter Parker, who was supposed to train him and stuff. He was just like, oh my goodness, like. he's been so beat up and beat down, and so
Like
and
the old man Spider-Man.
Yeah, he was old man
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
he was, technically.
And still was like, I still want to do this. Like his life was like, oh my God, you went through it all. It's been rough, buddy.
Well, you know they
It's
say
22 years, bro.
Yeah.
What is
With
it?
everything good that happened to the other Spider-Man, apparently the bad stuff happened to him. Life beat him up.
What's that saying?
He would not put down the
be a
man.
hero. You either die a hero
Yeah.
or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah, and
He wasn't the villain,
He
though,
was
he
going.
just-
He
he
was
was
going down that path.
No, he
When
was
he
going
was-
down to homelessness.
He was. No,
He was going down to homelessness.
Oh.
It was get out of hand.
It was getting out of hand. That was the problem. And then when he tried to talk to Mary Jane, when Gwen Stacy was like, "No, don't
That's
do
not your Mary
that.
Jane.
That's not
I'll be
your
right
Mary
back.
Jane."
I'm so sorry we don't got the bread for you. The bread wasn't as good as it should have been. I was like, oh my God.
I will make sure there's plenty of bread for you because you're here. I was like, yo.
I really didn't understand how nobody else thought like when they got in there too, and that thing I was like,
They didn't have no coat. They
yeah, they had no
the
coat,
whole
nothing.
uniform.
Like I was like,
I let that one go. I was like, that's animated. That's cartoonish. So you let that one go.
yeah, he's going anything that I'm letting that go. All right.
That didn't bother
Ain't
me.
about it.
That didn't bother me at all.
If this was DC movie. Oh, that's bullshit. Never.
Okay, DC fans. Batman's in the house, y'all.
I'm just saying that's what he really did.
Let's get to it. Key moment. What was a key moment or
When he found out Prowler was his uncle. Prowler. Was his uncle, and then he got killed. So he didn't know how to feel. Dude was trying to kill him, died, and then we found out that guy is your uncle, who you admire to, you look up to. Shh, that tear you up in pieces. I was like, I'm not sure if my daughter can understand what just happened right here to her face. But wow, this.
But all the other spider people did.
Yeah, they knew.
Oh, all of the spider. Yeah. For me, it was my friend. For me, it was my uncle. I was like, dang.
If anybody can relate, it's us. Like that was your moment, bro, to vent. And
He did it.
yeah,
He vented like a mug.
yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was in the thought like, yeah, destroy it all. Let it all out. Let all that pain out.
I thought you said keep it in. You always tell us to keep it in.
That's for me. Some people gotta let it out.
Everybody's supposed to let it out, bro.
I'm not gonna get into that here. Some people gotta let it out. Others are strong enough to hold it in and use it at an appropriate time.
All right, superhero. All right then. Al, what was your key moment?
I'm just the world's
Key moment
greatest human.
or favorite scene?
When
What
Miles
you got?
Morales really turned into Spider-Man.
Ah, damn it, he stole it.
At the end,
You're going last next time.
when he really showed his powers and showed his agility.
Yes, when he got confident with
yeah.
it.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
I'm saying that joint. As soon as you doing all, I'm like, yep. This is why I'm choosing spider powers. Nah, but I never got powers. Look at this. Look at the greatness here.
I mean,
Look
how
at it.
athletic
Look at
and that's how Peter Parker, when he was younger,
Yes,
was. You know, you're young, you're flexible. Oh my God.
that's what I'm saying.
And when they was fighting, when it was Gwen, Peter Parker, and Miles, and they was fighting
Kingpin?
Doc Ock.
Yeah, Doc Ock.
Yeah, that joint was one of the best
First of
fight
all,
scenes.
those are the 3 best Spider-Mans.
Yes, and when they teamed up, oh my God, that joint had me.
And it was like, oh yeah, Strap was gonna take a while. And some dump truck just came. And
Yeah.
knocked, 18 wheeler just came and knocked it out the way.
I was like,
I was like, bet that's a win.
Yeah, hey, it's the best way to win.
So sometimes rather be good than lucky. I mean, lucky than good.
Yeah.
take
Right.
what you can. Take what you get.
That joint, the whole movie was like that though. I mean, just the
All right.
yeah.
What's
Okay,
your key
my
moment?
key moment was when after his father finished talking to him, and he got that surge of I
Yeah.
need to get it together, and his body
right
came
before his.
right before his.
Yeah.
The lead up to his
Yeah.
to the moment where
He
he got
stole your original.
yeah. So the lead up.
I wasn't planning on it.
And you
It
did.
happened,
And you
though.
did what
It
had to be
happened,
done.
though.
You
The
had
lead-
to. You
the
did what
lead
had
up,
to be
the
done.
lead- when after the father gave that motivational speech, that emotional speech, and then he shocked his spider web everywhere, and then after he came out of the camouflage, because his roommate looked up and everything, and then his roommate went back down, and he came out of Yo, did y'all notice that they didn't even bring up the roommate the entire
And
time?
I have a theory on that, but I was gonna hold it to myself.
Oh no, bring it out. Let the
Yeah.
people know. Let the
Yeah.
people. I just start.
People wanna
I
know.
opened the door. I just opened the door. Walk through.
Okay, so we all know what happened in Spider-Man: Homecoming. They took Miles Morales' side character, his guy, his confidant, Ned, and gave him to Peter Parker, changed his name and everything. In the comics, that same guy, they're supposed to be his best friend. Remember, they dapped up and said, the best friends at the end. That was supposed to be him, but since they already used him,
they didn't want.
They can't use him again. Even though that's a staple of Miles Morales. Wow. I don't want to get to that anger because I'm trying to celebrate Miles Morales' greatness, but you're really stole, and now you can't use it again. That's what I was talking about earlier. If you steal from him first before anybody, for the main public knows, then you can't go back and use that character again.
It's funny because they avoided that whole him being into the dorm and everything, and the entire time, and like he fell asleep all of a sudden, and his roommate was like right there on the computer the whole time. And it's like he
just kept on.
It's like he never met his roommate the entire time he was at this school.
To the end when he said, "I finally met my roommate."
And I was like, "What in the world?"
Because they can't use him because
avoided that the whole time.
Because of Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah.
Like you took a character, from him. Now he can't use it, and then that's a main staple of.
But the funny thing is, they made the movie work without that.
Yeah, they did, and I give them credit for that because
that's some excellent writing.
I give them credit for that. But man, that still hurt like a bitch. Dirty motherfucker. I've been talking about it for years. Yeah. And you see it right in front of your face.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is what we have a channel for. We can bring it up, and we're definitely acknowledging everything. Were there any changes you guys would have made to this movie?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
You already know.
You know what it is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we just hit your change.
Yeah.
Oh no, not about the thing. Make this a live action.
Oh. Said that.
Yes,
he did say that.
Make it live action.
That would have been
Miles
tough.
Morales.
Yeah,
that would have been.
I do not care.
With the way that it was,
it would have been great because the storyline would have been perfect.
You do not care. Make it happen.
The amount
You're Sony. You are Sony. You have plenty of money. Make it happen.
If you
are Sony.
So you still wanted this, but then just make it live action.
I mean,
or
some stuff you got to take out. I grant you that.
The Square Kingpin.
That too, but I'm talking. Yeah, because you got to get a regular person.
What if they made him box?
Then we will all be in agreement. What's the one thing you change? That Kingpin. We will all be in agreement if that's the case. But yeah, like the having the comic strips come out of nowhere. I would change that. I mean, it wouldn't change that. I mean, you have to take that out. It would be certain changes and stuff you have to make.
That was like that in the movie.
Yeah, I'm not taking it out. I'm just saying if you're making a live action movie. Or you could do it.
They actually
did.
They do it in Spider-Man.
Yeah, in the other Spider-Man they did.
They did it in Spider-Man 3.
I was talking about more Scott Pilgrim versus the World, but okay.
And that's what I was thinking. I was like, this is the comic version of Scott Pilgrim versus the World. The way that they did it.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what happens? Go get my man Edgar Wright. Turn this into live action. He can do it. He's proven it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go watch Scott Pilgrim versus the World again.
Al, if there's any changes, what changes would you make?
I don't really think I have.
Just go with the live action then.
Nah, I mean, I like it as
go with the live action.
I like it as a comic.
Just change the Kingpin.
We all know that the Kingpin do look weird, but I liked it. I liked all. It was nothing I really. There was no parts of it that I really set up and said, I don't really like this, or this is stupid, or anything like that.
Oh no, it deserves its Rotten.
Yeah,
it deserves it. This Rotten Tomato score of damn near 1,000.
1,000.
Alrighty then.
What changes are you making?
I'm not making any changes actually.
So I'm the only one that has the bold enough to make it a live action movie.
No.
That's just your personal.
You can have your own opinion. Champion your own opinion. Stop trying. Don't try to wrangle us into that.
Oh no! But when I come up with a great idea, y'all say it's all we did.
Oh no!
This is still a channel.
You mother!
But your opinion is your opinion.
Your opinion is your opinion.
But my idea is everybody.
But exactly our ideas are melts pushed together.
You gotta understand the difference. You gotta understand the difference. Okay.
Wow.
This is how it is.
Wow.
Okay. Now let's get to the grand finale.
Some old baby back boy.
Let's rate this movie. We're gonna start with you, Al, and work our way back. Al, what do you give this movie on a scale of 1 to 10?
I thought you were about to slap me or something.
No, I was waiting.
It was Millie rocking.
I was in the middle of I was gonna go with the.
Yeah, I mean, to me it was amazing. It had.
I'm looking for a rating so I can go with the.
He's going through all the adjectives first.
Yeah, right. It's
okay.
I mean, there was no boring parts. It was
what? Because it flowed.
It flowed, as Daniel would say, perfectly.
You gotta get another word.
No, I can use my word.
I say a 10.
Ooh.
I mean, I will continue to watch this for years and years. I will continue to watch this. I will.
Yeah, 10 equals perfection.
That's what the man is saying.
All right then, Anthony, on to you. What do you rate this movie?
Got you.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
A 10. Don't question me. I'm not wrong.
Oh, fuck.
All right then, he made
Don't
it.
argue with me. It's a 10. If you don't believe it's a 10, you're failed as a human.
Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9.9 because of the simple fact that Kingpin.
Take nothing in the movie though. But he's not giving it a 10.
Kingpin, his look was just
Weird.
yeah, it weirded me out. It did weird me out. It weirded.
He just said
me
the whole
out.
time, that's the way they want to make. You got to go with it. He did all of that, and then
Yeah,
all
he
of a
did.
sudden,
I did.
And then Kingpin's going to lower it.
yeah.
Kingpin, he did.
Wow.
He did. That's the way I am. So what? Accept
Wow.
it.
You defended him the
You
whole
did- yeah, you did
time.
defend-
I did. That is the way they wanted to make them. I didn't say it was the right way. I just said that's the way
But when I was trying to
they
get
wanted
that,
them to make
was I
them.
trying to get that answer out?
No, you said, have they ever done this in the comics before?
I was working to the ass. Everybody knew that. Everybody knew that.
You can work to whatever
Everybody
you
knew
want to work
that.
to and everything. All I know is that Kingpin, that look was just, it dropped it for me. 9.9. That thing is damn near perfection almost. 9.9. Highly recommendable.
It's great.
Final thoughts.
You round his out to a 10.
We could probably,
You could probably done, yeah.
Final thoughts, though.
I love the movie. I'm gonna go see it again. I already know I'm gonna go see it again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, then. All right. Anthony, final thoughts. Anything you want to let the people know about the movie that we didn't already say?
I wish my son. I can't wait till my son is old enough.
Right. He's gonna see it.
I can't wait till he's old enough so I can show him the movie.
Yeah.
This is it. It's the definition of great animation movie, not anime movie. This perfection. We can double back on that.
I like the inclusion of all the other Spider-Verse characters. That was so good and everything. Each of them played their part to the T.
You know what was funny? Spider Pig, when he got serious.
Yeah, he
You
went to work.
He went to work
I was
after
like,
that.
young.
Yeah.
Like, you been nowhere. He's been
went to
comic
work.
relief. And you went to work.
You don't like cartoons? And it just
Wow. I was
spans
like-
out. That show was
I was like,
hilarious.
shut me the fuck up. Because I was literally about to say, I was about to say, yeah, we didn't need Spider-Man. I was really about to be my J. Then I was like, oh, that's it. So yeah, I'm sticking it to
He became he was the reason. Yeah, he was the Spider-Man. It was like they all voted. They all knew that Miles wasn't ready and everything. And when they were all standing outside, when Peter tripped him, he swept him under the leg and then grabbed him like that and stuff. I like how Miles like did it to him at the end too.
Yeah, that was like
I was
that.
like, that's cool. But Peter like clearly made it clear that yeah, you aren't ready. And everybody was listening on the side on the window and they were all like, damn. Yeah, it was like he was like, get him, he was like, shock me. Turn invisible. Do something on command to let me know that you're ready. And he just wasn't. And that was the build up to the next scene, which was perfect, which led into his father coming there. We see how it just flowed. Oh man!
You know what? That was just like another cute moment.
It was.
It
It
really
was.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you stole his original. He could come with that on command.
I couldn't think of it fast. Oh, you're right. I couldn't
He's not ready.
camouflage.
He's
I
not
couldn't
ready for this.
camouflage.
When
He's
I
not
think
ready.
about it now,
I couldn't
damn,
camouflage
that's
the time,
what-
people. I
That
couldn't.
made him turn
Yeah.
into who he is.
Yeah.
Damn.
And all of those moments. Like,
Yeah.
what? That's how you do a movie.
And it still wasn't a 10?
It might be a 10.
Are you
all that came in
Are
there.
you officially
That's some
changing it?
smooth transition.
Are you officially changing it to a 10?
You know what? It's a 10.
You did it! We finally did! We finally in the video! It's over! It's a wrap! It's over! In the video, it's over! I'm going home! In the video!
When you watch the movie, if you haven't already seen
Yeah.
it, this moment right here is just you see Miles by himself after Peter webs him to the chair.
God.
And then
Tim did it.
he
that was
struggles
like-
to get out the chair, And then he goes from struggling to get out the chair to like his dad comes there, and it gets even more emotional, and he breaks it down. And then all of that emotion that he got led to his part, his just him getting that moment of clarity. It's like, this is it. I need this. And he went to Aunt May. And Aunt May all of a sudden is a tech genius and stuff. And she had like, the Spider-Man in his universe had the best spider cave ever. Like, what? Where'd he get the Jeep from? Where'd he get the Jeep
Where'd he
from?
get the money to buy the stuff? To fix it up.
That when Peter Parker said, this is kind of like mine. Mine is a little small. I don't have that.
He's like, mine's not as pretentious as this.
I feel sorry for this guy.
It was like, yeah, I got to think like this. And then they would turn into an elevator. And then he was like, this is pretentious. That's right. I was like, yeah, your comic relief is right on point. Like, this is a 10.
I know it's a 10.
This is a 10.
We can sit here all day. We can sit here all night.
We feel like we're about to, but I know we got to so they can go watch the movie.
Go if you haven't seen it, go watch the movie. We gave you our ratings. We loved it. It's a definite must watch. 10. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you love what you see, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell for notifications the next time we drop a video. And if you have any comments, if you want to let us know your key moments or what you did or didn't like about the movie, leave them in the comment section. We'll see you guys next time. We out.
Yeah. We in the club, we partying. We in the club, we partying. Yeah. How much ice you got? I don't know.
Get it, all this man.
I cannot miss like I am the ace. Electrocute you, then I leave you with aftershock. Getting angry, then I turn to Incredible Hulk. Bite and bog, chop it down like you